Well, even though authorities are prepared for flood peaks in southwest and southeast Queensland, fresh downpours today are taxing stretched resources. At Gympie, floodwaters from the Mary River are flowing into the main street, with a peak of 20 metres still expected later today. To the southwest at Dalby, up to 100 homes could be inundated by the rising water in the Mile Creek, while further downstream the swollen Condamine-Ballon River system continues to fan out for kilometres, adding to the huge volume of water moving through inland Queensland and northern New South Wales. And in the Sunshine Coast hinterland, residents are being warned that more rain there could cause local flooding. The ABC's Paul Lockyer has been flying over the town of Dalby.
Well, Nicole, it's just an amazing scene. I mean, every day brings amazing scenes in these floods. But what is called the Mile Creek is streaming into Dalby, and it's an enormous wide body of water, and it's already inundated much of the town. Incredible scenes, really, because all around the town is slick with water. It's so saturated here. Remember, of course, that Dalby was flooded back on December the 27th, and more than 150 people had to be evacuated. More than 100 homes have already been evacuated again, some voluntarily by the people, and streets are just canals here in Dalby. Of course, this is just one of so many towns and cities right across Queensland that is affected like that. I guess by now a lot of people could be immune from the scenes, but when you see it, and it is incredible. So these poor people of Dalby, who were forced out of their homes on December the 27th, just began returning a few days ago, and they're back in evacuation centres today.
So not good news, given the forecast is for 200 millimetres more rain in the next couple of days.
Well, that is the thing. This whole southeast corner of Queensland, Nicole, could well be a disaster area. There's severe weather warnings running all the way from Maryborough to the New South Wales border and beyond, because the New South Wales North Coast could well cop some of this in the next 48 hours. It's 48 hours of more rain, and every millimetre of rain now brings anxiety in these areas, because the whole of southeast Queensland is sodden. And downstream from here is an enormous body of water working its way down towards St George. I mean, that's about 15 kilometres wide just north of St George. So imagine what happens when you get more water on top of that water. I mean, the pain here has only really just begun. This could go on for weeks or if not months. We were hearing this morning that it's already worse than the 1974 Brisbane floods, which was an enormous emergency for the capital of Queensland. 32,000 kilometres of roads in Queensland. They're saying the bill already, the damages bill is $1.5 billion, and that's before this next flood crisis. So I think for days on end now, we'll be seeing these dreadful pictures coming out of southeast Queensland.
Paul Lockyer, thank you.
Thanks, Nicole.